All right, time to copy it. So we're going to do this. We're going to drag this box shape over here. Awesome. Next step, we're going to copy it. Okay, so I'm going to click this guy. And you can tell he's selected because he's got a blue line around him. If I unclick, there's no blue line. If I click him, there's a blue line. Now, I could just go ahead and drag another one of these boxes over here, but I don't need to do that because look, I can take this guy and I can copy him with the little copy command right here. Copy, and then I'm going to paste him, paste, and look, it gave me a duplicate. This is useful if you are going to take a shape that you have already made, like one of those cubes with a hole cut out, and you want to copy exactly of that, how you did it. Copy paste is the way to go. Now, an interesting thing about copy and paste is, watch this. I just moved that guy right here. If I hit paste, 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 it puts it right where the last one was. So I put it over here, paste, 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 paste. Your paste is going to be wherever your last copy was, okay? Okay. All right, duplicated. The duplicate command is similar to the copy command, but it has a few added benefits. Let's see what duplicate can do. You're not going to use this one as much as paste, but there are some times where it could be useful. So we're going to drag a shape, okay? Ooh, what if we use a cylinder this time? Get crazy with that cylinder. I'm going to put it like right there. Okay, click the duplicate icon on the top toolbar. The new shape will be placed exactly on top of the reference shape. The duplicate blah 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 is duplicates this one right here. So I have it selected. If I click this, if I unclick it and it's not selected and hit duplicate, nothing happens. Okay, I have to have it selected and then hit duplicate. All right, so it's there, it's just exactly on top of the one that was there. So duplicate again. The duplicate command has a special feature that remembers changes you make and reapplies them to each instance of the duplication. Once a duplicated shape has been placed, you can move or modify the duplicated shape, then press the duplicate icon again to create another copy with the changes applied again. So that it may not make sense. Just watch what I do here. While it is selected, make a change to the duplicated shape, move, stretch, etc. Okay, so I am going to move it over here, okay, and I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to press the duplicate icon again. Oh, and look at that. It moved it over by exactly the same amount that I moved the first one, and it stretched it by the same amount as well. If I hit duplicate again, oh, so it did exactly the same thing again. It stretched it by the same amount, by the same proportion really, and moved it the same amount there. Okay, so if I just keep going, boom, 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 I get a whole bunch of, so we can zoom way out here. Now look at that. Crazy exponential growth right there. And you can also go undo, 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 undo. All right. Zoom way back in here. Okay, next step. I did it. So duplicate, you're not going to use it a lot, but it is pretty cool. Next. Begin next tutorial. Hide it. When designing, the work plane becomes cluttered with shapes sometimes. Instead of moving or deleting shapes that you may need, you can easily just hide the shapes from view until you need them again. Next step. Okay, select the red rectangle by clicking on it. It just looks like a red rectangle, right? But guess what? It has a secret. Hide the selected shape by clicking on the hide icon, the light bulb, on the shape pop-up right here. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, this one, duh, right here, the light bulb. So I click it, and boom, look what's inside. Oh my gosh. Hello, and a fun Sharky. Now, you can also hide the selected shape by using the hotkey, Control-H. Unhide the shape by using the icon on the top toolbar, the light bulb, and that brings all your hidden shapes back. What does this do? Oh, toggle shape, visibility, hide notes, all that stuff. Okay, we'll get to these later. So there it is. And it brought back all my hidden shapes. Hide. And I can't click it anymore to unhide it. It's gone. So I click my light bulb and it brings back my hidden shape. Okay, make a selection by clicking on the screen and dragging a box around the object you want to hide. Oh, this is handy too. So if you click and drag, boom, it'll select it, okay? Hide the selected shapes. Oh, well, here's the thing too. I'm gonna do this. It hid all of those shapes because I had everything inside that box selected. I'm gonna now unhide all my shapes. And now click away, click the box, hide. Cool, now I'm gonna click and drag like half of these. And now I'm going to click hide and just those ones get hidden. Okay, see how hide works? Very fun, very handy. Next step, we did it. Okay, begin next tutorial. Align it. Now this one ends up being really helpful if you're doing like designs for 3D printing and stuff and you want to be really exact with your designs, especially if you're doing something like creating something geometrical like a house or something like that where you want to have the walls line up just right. Okay, so this is real handy. Next step, let's explore different ways these boxes can be aligned, okay? That was my cat, he just knocked over a stool. Select all the boxes by holding shift on the keyboard and left clicking each box. Left click, shift, shift left click, boom, and I got them all. Another way, remember, is to click and drag, and now I got them all as well. Now, with all the shapes selected, click the Align button on the right side at the top toolbar. The Align handles will appear around the shapes. Move your mouse over each of the black alignment handles to see a preview of the alignment. Okay, so Align is this guy. You can tell because it's these two shapes that are aligned. So, click. All right, so we get these fun black toolbar shapes, okay? Now, what does that mean? Let's make sure the shapes are aligned in the workplace. Click on any of the alignment handles and move the shapes into the aligned positions. The undo button on the toolbar will change things back if you want. So I'm going to click here, and boom, it moved them all over. Now I'm going to undo. What if I click Align again, and I click here? It'll bring them to that center one right there. And now I'm going to click left again, and look, it aligned them twice. All right, and then I'm going to do... So we got a line there. I'm going to undo it again. Now I'm going to click Align and they're still selected. Now I'm going to bring them up and they went that way. And I'm going to bring them to the middle. Align is very, very handy. All right. I'll see you back for the next tutorial.